everyone, it's Tiny Tomati and this is gonna be my first video on this channel. I just wanted to make a video about me going to Coachella and how it was for me. This was my first experience there. So on day one, we ended up, me and one of my friends, we were doing car camping. So, what happened? Yeah, we got there super early, and so they checked like all of our bags, right? And then yeah, we didn't have anything so our car got through just fine, and then they took us to our lot and we parked there, and then we had a tent. We had to set up our tent right behind our car, and there was just a row of cars and a row of tents and another row of tents and then another row of cars. So it was like a little town, right? And then you kind of have like all these streets, and they have little street names like in the intersection and shit. So it's really cool. Like, you're in a little town with like all these people that are just trying to party, right? So it's fun. So you just set up and yeah, you get to sleep there. And I've never gone camping before, so this is my first time, and I have to say that it wasn't too bad. It was relatively clean. The grass was nice, like it wasn't like you were laying on dirt or anything, so it wasn't super dusty. It was cool. They have like showers there, and apparently in one of the lots, so there's like a bunch of different lots. I think it was like from 4 to 10, and we were at lot 10. One of the lots, like the showers caught on fire, and so a bunch of people migrated over to my lot to take a shower. I had to wait like an hour just to hop in a shower for like 5 minutes and then get out. And yeah, so our campground where we stayed at, it was like half a mile. It was a half a mile walk from the entrance, so I really hated that. And the first day I went in and out, and I just got so tired from doing that. And that's when I had the most smiles, like the first day and the last day. So the first day I walked 11.9 miles. Second day I walked 10 miles. And the third day I walked 13.9 miles. Yeah, so Coachella really sucks for that. If you don't like walking, then you shouldn't go. Well, maybe go once just to experience it, but then after that, like, it's all good. You don't have to do that anymore. Unless you really like doing it, then by all means, should do it. So my day one, right, I saw H.E.R, T.O.MATS, Wax,
Coachella! Don't worry about me, I'm doing good, I'm doing great.
Blackpink, and Sophie. I think day one was the coolest day because I also ran into Sarah Benito at the Sophie show, and I ran into Nyan. I think that's what her name is, but if you look her up on Instagram, Nyane, she does makeup, really cool, and she has her own like wig collection, which she's like selling like her own brand. It was so cool meeting her. She's like from the UK. She's so tiny. She was like 5'1", and when I talked to her, she was like, "Oh my god, you're so tiny," and I'm like, "But you're tinier than me." But she was so sweet, and she's like, "Oh, hit me up if you live around the area, we should hang out. I'll be staying here for 2 weeks." And I was like, "Yes girl, of course I would do that." So I hit her up, but then she was like, "Oh, sorry, like I couldn't extend my stay, so next time when she's around the area, then we can hang out." And I'm like, okay, let's do that. I'm like really hoping that I can hang out with her sometime, just so that we can like collab on something, because I've been really wanting to do that. I've been really looking forward to like doing shit with like other creative people. But yeah, she seems really cool, down to earth, and awesome. So highlights of day one, just like meeting other really cool creators and It was so exciting, yeah. So I was at Sophie's show too, and that's where Sarah Bonito was, the lead singer of KKB. They're from the UK too, I believe. So I got to talk to her a little bit, which was like super cool. And then I really wanted to talk to her after, but she got so emotional from the Sophie set. And then a bunch of people came up to her and they were like, hey, can I take a selfie? Can I take a selfie? And I was like, I don't want to be that person. And she had her friends there too, and they're like, okay, come on, let's go. And so she ended up leaving, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to talk to her more, but like, but it's all good, it's fine. At least I got to see her, and that was really cool for me and lots of fun. So I get really excited when I meet people that are like just doing their own thing. Like, it's awesome. Oh my god, the sun is being so weird right now. Day 2, I saw Chan, who brought out, I forget who the first guy was, but he's in the Nayu song. They only have 2 songs that have vocals in them, and it's Nayo and Can't Wait. And then they brought out the special guest for Can't Wait, and it was Kuko and Kenny G. If you guys know who Kenny G is, I didn't even know who he was. But after they brought him out and I recorded it, a bunch of people messaged me and they're like, oh my god, that's Kenny G. And I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is, but apparently he's a famous saxophonist. I guess that's what's cool about Weekend 1, is that a lot of guests come out to perform. And then after, I saw Sales, which is a really small artist. It's only like 2 people. I guess they do have a drummer in there, but I've never seen him in any of the videos. So it's like these 2 people, I think they're a couple, and I don't know where they're originally from, but they have really like chill music. It's like indie, it's cool. So for J Balvin's set, he collabed with this cartoon artist, which I really liked a lot. I can't remember the person's name for the life of me. It was like something with friends or something friends. There's like little cartoon things, like a duck. It kind of looked like a duck, but it was like, I don't know, it was just like a giant rubber duck or something, but it was all 3D. And there was like different animals that were on the screen, and he had a bunch of cloud dancers too, which I actually got footage of, so I'll show you guys that. I keep telling everyone that if you want to watch a live stream, watch J Balvin, because that one was so much fun. He even had like a Cardi B mascot come out to perform her for the I Like It song. Day 2 was a day that I stayed in there the whole time without coming back to my campsite, and that was really tiring for me, so that's why I ended up only staying there till 10 p.m. My phone kept dying and I needed like an outlet to charge my battery pack, because like I used it up the whole day, like for day 1. So I just sat in the beer garden and charged my phone. This guy came up to me, and he was like from Montana, and he was telling me like, oh, my friend got me like a VIP pass to come here, and he paid for my flight and everything. And I was like, okay, cool, dude, like who's this friend? How can I get hooked up with that too? But he was like, nah, like I got an even worse situation. So my friend was the one that took me out, and it's his birthday, but I thought he was bringing out like a bunch of his friends over, but it was only me. Yeah, it was just me, him, his girlfriend, and his mom. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, well, I think his mom is trying to get at me. And I'm like, oh, dude, that's crazy. Yeah. I just told him to not do anything that he's not comfortable with. And he was like, oh, so consent, and we had a whole conversation about consent. And I'm like, yeah, dude, just, you know, if you're not comfortable with it, even if they paid for your ticket, just like, no, don't do it. And he's like, yeah, man, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, that's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to tell you. But anyway, he went on his merry way, and then I just enjoyed the rest of my day. I was by myself most of the time, and then my friend came in around like 6 p.m. and then we just like walked around and stuff, and then saw whoever was performing. So it was a great day though. Good day. Whew, I feel like I've been talking a lot. I usually don't talk this much actually, but I'm trying my best just to make this video because I told myself I would make it. I wanted it to be a Coachella outfit video, but I'm realizing that all of this is like a lot like just to talk about and to put together. So it might be a really long video, I don't know. But day three, I watched Rico Nasty. That was the first person that I went to go see. And I feel like I watched someone before that, but I didn't really want to see them, but I just went with my friends. I can't remember who it was. But Rico Nasty though, she's like one of my favorite artists right now, and like she just looks so badass, like a fucking princess goth queen. She had like the harness, or like she was wearing harnesses, and she had her hair like tied up really high, and her makeup, she had like it's like the black like curve, I don't know, it just looks really like goth and like cool. I recently found her makeup artist, and I'm like, I strive to do amazing looks like that too. And she was singing Ragin'. She was like, open up the fucking pit. And then people were like, oh shit, no. And there was no pit, but everyone just kind of ran to the front and started like going hard. So I really liked that show a lot. And then I went to like a few other artists, but I didn't really care for them either, but I just went with my friends just to like see what they wanted to see. And then came back to see Perfume. I really wanted to see Perfume this weekend, so I did get to see them, and I thought they weren't going to come out because for the longest time, like, okay, they didn't start until maybe like 10 minutes after their set time started. There were some like complications or something, and even when they started, I thought they were just gonna walk out normally and it was gonna be like, oh hey everyone, like we're here. But no. The music was crazy, the graphics were crazy, like I felt like I was at a computer and like just watching them dance and like watching like all of the choreography match like the visuals and stuff. It was just so crazy. Like I love Perfume so much, and if there's another live stream I want you guys to watch, it's Perfume. If I were to recommend any other ones, it's J Balvin and Perfume. And then the last person I want to mention is H.E.R. She was really good, like her vocals were great, and like just seeing her live was amazing. It was just kind of sad though because Ariana Grande started performing in the middle of her set, so like a bunch of people started leaving. But I guess it was good because I got a better view. It just really sucks when that happens, like when they put the set times like right next to each other or overlap them, and then people just like leave because like they're a bigger artist. It's hard to like manage that, but she was awesome. She has a very amazing voice. Anyway, that pretty much covers everything. I mean, about like the artists that I've seen this weekend. You know what? I didn't even look into any of the art exhibits, which I should have done, but I just didn't have time to. Like, there's so much to do there. I wanted to go see it on the last day, and at the last minute, I was like, can we go to the Rainbow Tower? Because everyone goes in there. And then right when I got to the front, they weren't letting anyone else in, so I was like, damn it. But it's okay. I had an amazing time. Oh, and on day 3 too, I ran into Death by Romy because I saw her fit and she was so cool and tall. But yeah, I took a photo with her and I looked tiny. But yeah, she was really nice, and I gave her, I posted her on my story, and then she was like, bless you for your support. I'm like, yeah, dude, I got you. She's a really talented up-and-coming rapper to like kind of emo, but very cool. Another thing about Coachella, I guess that was kind of disappointing, was that you pay so much money for the ticket, right? And then you go there and you have to buy food too. And the food is so expensive. There's $7 cup of coffee, like this big. And then there's French fries were like $7 too. And the most expensive thing that I bought there was like a bowl of ramen. It was literally like this big. It was like in a Yogurtland cup. And it was $14. And it was vegan. So tasted good though. Like, all the food there is really good, but I was mainly eating like pizza and French fries, and a slice of pizza is $8. I was like, so hard. I've been spending so much money on food. Yeah, when you go to Coachella, you are privileged, and I'm saying that I am low-key very lucky to go, or high-key, because it was really expensive, and just spending all my money like buying outfits, food, like stuff for the tent, and like baby wipes, just like extra things that you need, sunblock. It all adds up, for real. It's like going on a mini vacation. And then once I came back too, like, I just got withdrawals, like I wanted to not have any responsibility, because when you go there, you don't have to worry about anything. You're just like free. You just feel so free, and you can just like jump around and headbang and like wear whatever you want and be whoever you want to be, and no one's gonna judge you, which is something that I liked a lot too, like going there, because everyone was just all crazy and just like taking photos, and no one gave a shit, you know? So the culture is really cool, and I just had a lot of fun. So I recommend, if you do have the money, like this year I was able to save up enough money to go. I bought my ticket like a year in advance. Just go if you can, and if you think you would like seeing the artists there, because it is pretty worth it. Anyway, I feel like I've been talking a lot, but thanks so much for watching. I'm like out of breath, but yeah, I'm sorry, the sun is like beating down on my face because it's like about to set soon, but thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed that my eyelash was like not even in place this whole time while I was filming, so I just kind of, you know, whatever. You guys aren't gonna judge me, right? No, everyone's so judgmental, but anyway, I'm not perfect, so just get over yourself. That's all I have to say. Okay, bye.